2. Alternative non-patriarchal interpretations of the Qur'an do exist. As many Islamic scholars point out, the Qur'an clearly instates the principle of equality among all humans. In the Qur'an 49-13, among other verses, God created humans from male and female. And despite the empirical differences among humans based on race, gender, etc., the Qur'an regards them as equals and only ranks humans based on their moral choices and piety. God created men and women from the same soul, as guardians of each other in a relationship of cooperation, not domination. 4. However, while some specific verses at face value seems to be promoting male dominance, alternative interpretations are important to consider. For example, one of the most controversial and most commonly cited Quranic verse to justify male dominance is the 34th ayah in Surat al-Nisa, which is most commonly interpreted as men are the protectors and maintainers original, Qawwamun. Other possible interpretations: advisors, providers of guidance of women, because original, bima. Other possible interpretations: in circumstances where they are superior to them original, fadala. Other possible interpretations: have a feature that the other lacks and because original, bima. Other possible interpretations: in circumstances where they support them from their means. 5. The popular interpretation, understood in light of patriarchal hierarchical traditions, as Al-Hibri demonstrates, can be completely different once patriarchal assumptions are eliminated. In this case, the Quran was describing a specific situation observed at that time, where a man takes the responsibility of an advisory role. If both these conditions are present: first, if the man has an ability that a particular woman lacks, and second, when the man is maintaining that particular woman, meanwhile, the woman is free to reject the advice. Based on the rules of Islamic jurisprudence, when one verse is specific to certain circumstances, the more general principle of equality outlined above is to be taken as the general rule, while the particular instance as the exception. 6. It is important to note herein that this is only one example, and there are numerous other cases where the dominant patriarchal interpretations are disputed by feminist Islamic jurisprudence scholars. While family law and personal status codes in Arab and Muslim countries restrict women's rights and freedoms, for example, in choosing a husband, guardianship wali, obeying the husband ta, initiating divorce, dowry requirement, polygamy, marriage to non-Muslims, etc. Alternative interpretations of the Quran dispute these claims of male domination based on religious texts. See Al-Hibri 7.